How's it going, everyone? Thank you, Foghorn. This is Dr. Hefe playing some more Disco Elysium, the final cut, and we are here on the island. We have made it. We've traveled here in search of the fire guy, the man who complains about kids putting fires on his island. The one part of Martinez we have not been to yet, a very new location. Everything here is new, so we'll have lots of little dots to click on. And we're looking for clues to the shooter. B triple prime. Stairs feel ancient. Soldiers' feet ran up them long ago. Yeah, it's an old fortification, blasted to pieces. I mean, it sounds like it's crumbling right now. Looks like there's oil dripping from here. Lingering trace of mazout in the air. That's the same smell. I think mazout is like the word for oil. It's the same smell that they had in the square next to Whirling in Rags that Cindy the Skull wrote. Attention, inflammable. Some fuel has leaked out of the barrel. Black, viscous. Maybe this is where Cindy the Skull got her oil from. Nah, she's the kind of person who would like actually steal it from someone, not just find some abandoned ones.
Under your feet as you stop. Far away, birds' wings touch the still surface of the sea.
What is the flutter?
The flock of quail departs, now more than 100 meters away. 102, 105.
Wow, our perception is freaking good. And underneath the flutter?
On the islet, there is almost no wind, just the light movement of air through the reeds. Bulrushes swaying on the waterline, long dried leaves chafing against each other. The great ghost of the air is holding its breath.
Oh, my homeboy Shivers has arrived to give us a little bit of lowdown on the situation. So we had Shivers outside of the Whirling in Rags. We had Shivers come to us outside of the church. And Shivers coming to us on the island. Okay, Shivers, tell us one more time what's going on to the west. To the Union, the bombed out apartment buildings.
A silent hiss. See air moving through the needles of a pine tree.
Oh, it's on the island. But to the east, it's just the water.
The faraway roar of the city, distant like today's dream. Before it, the sound of sand. The low tide filtered through its grains. A bird tending to its feathers.
Oh, I got my east and west mixed up. Yeah, to the west would just be... Oh, here's the... Is this the pine tree? Could be. And ahead? Ahead is this building.
A low hum. The air slowly moves through a concrete box, through its ancient slits and cracks, resonating, hollow. A big building.
A big building. A big bombed out building. Further north, that's... what? The sea? The ocean? The Pale?
Air flows out of a pillbox window. There is very little there. The air cossets flowers on a meadow. Absolute silence. Reeds motionless. Bulrushes motionless.
That would be kind of odd, though, to be on an island surrounded by water. I mean, that is what an island is. Surrounded by water. But with no wind. Normally you'll find at least a breeze. Something to stir the reeds. Below the silence?
Col de Mamadakwa.
Of course it's called the Mamadakwa. Kim?
Yes?
This is where a lesser man would stop to think about the pain shooting up his right leg and into his groin. Not you. You're concentrated on how.
Ooh, look at this pain threshold. It's really fucking silent on this island.
It is. Is that why we are stopping?
Mm-hmm. I gotta listen to one more thing.
The lieutenant nods in silence.
But that was actually nothing, Kim. It was nothing. But let us just listen, just so we can make Kim think that we're listening. Yeah, not really much there. Alright, Kim. It's very silent here. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Warm air from inside the building. Warmer there than out here. Barrel says ICM. See a star with little specks on it. Can we walk here? We cannot. We can look at this ruined walkway. No way to get up there. The stairs are gone.
ICM. This feels familiar somehow.
Yeah, it sounds like Revachol, Citizens Militia. RCM, it sounds like Yeah.
It does.
Why?
The RCM may descend from the ICM.
And by may, you mean it does.
It's impossible to say. It was chaos after the war. The name was good for getting people to join us. Revachol West was mostly workers and criminals.
And what is the ICM?
Insul Indian Citizens Militia. It's the official name of the Communards Army. The black and white army of the revolution.
Interesting. So use, I guess, similar terminology? I guess the citizens would still want it. Like, some symbols of their conquered country. Understandable.
Sounds an awful lot like.
Yeah, the RCM. Okay, a white star, yeah. Sign of the communists. The white star with the antlers.
No, an upside-down star.
Yeah, we've talked
With
about
its
this.
horns in the sky. The symbol of the commune.
Are those specks stars too? I don't know what he's talking about, but let's say it.
No, that's the uninhabited archipelago.
A DeLorean era symbol of Insulinda, known as the face in the sea.
I mean, we have seen so many old things that are still around.
After 44 years? That's not nearly enough to hide what happened here, Lieutenant Gefreiter. One of these barrels was still leaking fuel, as you saw. The city is full of things like this. Old bullets, guns, fuel.
Yeah. It is. I mean, what, people still find old shells at battlefields, belt buckles. There's still scars throughout the world. 44 years is really not that long of a time in terms of geological history. Even in terms of maybe human history, 44 years isn't that long of a time. Although times continue to move quicker and quicker, I think, in terms of our acceleration and learning, but in terms of covering up all the damage that we've done, 44 years is not really that long. This is once an armament rest. Okay. Careful, these stairs have collapsed. Oh, okay. Guess we won't go there. What's this thing?
An old cylindrical generator is nested above the ammo lift, with makeshift electrical wiring running out of its side and across the floor. The cables disappear into the wall to your right. The lieutenant puts his hand on the metal barrel, checking for warmth.
It's cold now, but someone has been maintaining it. The wiring has been repaired.
I think we want to pour fuel. I don't even know where we got fuel. I guess from outside. Where do the wires lead?
Downstairs, somewhere?
Kim, you probably know what kind of generator this is. You know everything. Oh, technical, mechanical.
Liquid carbon. I would imagine it takes mazout. The kind that's favored by vagrants and fuel thieves. It's been a long winter. Long and cold.
If anyone stayed here, they'd need a generator.
Ah, okay. That makes sense.
A hollow ring. The canister is empty. Dust falls from the generator and down into the ammo lift.
I mean, it means someone's living here. That's what it
I
means.
don't know. I'm not a philosopher.
What does this mean? I meant, why is it here?
Someone with basic electrical skills has restored it in order to keep the room warm. Maybe it's the fire guy.
The wind outside picks up suddenly, with a faint howl. Inside, it's warm.
Well, let's see if we can pour fuel into the
The
tank.
lieutenant assists you, holding the canister up to the fuel tank as you tilt. Dark brown, viscous fluid pours out, and the room fills with a chemical smell. There's a red starter switch on the side of the cylinder and a start rope on the other side. The lieutenant flicks the switch.
And I'll pull the rope.
The recoil start wakes the old generator up. The machine sputters like an old warhorse before settling down to a rattle.
Dude, that is quite a lot of shaking for a generator.
That should do it.
Okay. I guess we found fuel for the generator somehow. It was just right there. Mostly fantastique and historical fiction. Dishes stained with sauce and fire, a survivor's kitchen. Arrow work. Oh, we got a fallen shirt. I mean, we're definitely not taking off our armor, but let's look at it. Sleeveless aim. One sleeve. This fallen training shirt has seen one wash too many. It retains its unusual design, one sleeve short, the other long. But little of its original colors. A giant F swooshes across its chest, now in gray. Oh my god, they even use the word swoosh. Alright, let's see how it looks though. Damn. We do look pretty damn stylish in it, I must admit. But no, let's put our armor on. A chair, a blanket, moth-bitten bed sheet keeps the wind out. Candles planted on a broken rangefinder. Oh, let's take these pants though first. Or it's a scarf? Army surplus winter scarf. Look at all these cool things we're getting. Inland Empire and Volition. Yeah, I think that's probably what we want. This towy old scarf itches when wrapped around the neck. It has humanitarian aid written all over it. Yet you know that thousands all over the Isolar are suffering the same fate as you. The fate of uncomfortable army surplus scarves. +2 empathy, plight of the underclass, -1 composure, sucks to be poor. Damn, that's sad. What's going on with these books over here?
Books and magazines lie scattered on the floor and on a makeshift cupboard. They are not particularly well organized. Most are soft covers, serialized fantastique and detective stories from the 20s and 30s. This disparate digest includes the classic Animal Adventures, popular depictions of man versus nature by amateur naturalists T&T Harpin, husband and wife, widely read by people from all walks of life. Who doesn't like nature? Who doesn't want to survive?
Ooh, let's not ask old reptilian brain and limbic system that question. They get quite upset when survival comes into question.
Among what is mostly commercial fiction and serialized stories, you find a magazine cathodique for electrical engineering. Then it's back to pulp. Light erotica, an international thriller about circuit benders.
Circuit bender? Is that like an air bender? A water bender?
Someone's made themselves a home.
Wow. This seems quite impossible. Let's try it.
Not that you can tell. This is a digest of someone who's dead bored. Most of it is for entertainment purposes, fittingly right next to the radiola on the floor.
Nothing out of the ordinary?
Maybe it's a little old-fashioned. There's a nude mag. More than that, you can't say.
Yeah, I mean, we are not the art cop. Our conceptualization is very low.
There's a greasy old spring mattress in the corner, resting on piles of soft cover books. White linen and a pillow are visible under a worn-out caracal blanket.
Someone has been squatting here. The linen is fresh, recently washed.
Do you think whoever slept here
You
is...
force the rest of the sentence out through pain, thick as molasses, no longer able to hear yourself speak.
You know, officer, you can rest here if you are feeling tired. I will keep watch. You could use some rest for what's ahead.
Just an hour?
Yes, anytime. If you need a rest later, it's okay by me.
You don't have to be a hero.
Okay, maybe we will take a rest. But first I wanted to quickly look at drama. Conceptualization reminded me of that. This is one of the remaining 2 little traits we haven't looked at. Cool for undercover cops, thespians of the stage, psychopaths. My goodness, that's intense. Drama urges you to treat the world as a stage, and on it to perform. It enables you to lie, to concoct the most elaborate and wonderful stories. Oh my goodness. Remember drama? He's all like, oh my liege, we have this story for you. I feel like drama got us into way more trouble, probably because we have a very low score. To take on ingenious personas and perform acts of stagecraft in an entertaining amalgam of fourberie and deceit. As well, it enables you to see through would-be actors and their false antics. If they lie, you'll know immediately. Yeah, we failed a lot with drama. At high levels, drama may render you an insufferable thespian, one prone to hysterics and bouts of paranoia. For to know the world is a stage is to know that truth is a vanity. However, with low drama, you cannot lie or discern when others lie. And a cop who can't do either is a cop who's soon going to be lying 6 feet under. That's a bit dramatic right there, drama. No need to say such things as that. But yeah, let's take ourselves a little rest.
The offer still stands. Take it. You don't look so good.
The bed is quite inviting, all things considered. It's much warmer inside than out there.
Yeah, I mean, we're chasing the suspect, but sure.
You face the concrete wall.
Let's take a little
There's
nap.
less light there, in the dark corner. Like a dog, you lie there. You didn't realize how tired you were. Your body is still nowhere near healed.
Yeah, and we did do a little bit of sprinting, despite my best efforts to keep ourselves from doing that. Let's curl up with our knees close to our chest.
The blanket feels cold. The entire room does. Concrete and cold. Minutes pass. Half an hour maybe. The sounds of the sea beyond grow distant. Your eyelids close until you feel yourself standing up in the darkness, right next to the mattress. Slowly, the world begins to hatch from the blackness. It's evening.
It's evening. Kim let us sleep in quite long.
Sleep.
Okay. Sleep. Yeah, that's our normal waking up pose. Our head in our hands. Looking not great. Feeling not great. It's dark. Tana is no longer here. Go outside to the beach. Okay. Well, we can run. How do I... Excuse me, game? How do I get outside? This way? I mean, I think we can run now. We seem fine. At least we're not complaining about it. Is this the way to the beach? Door is still here, closed. Feels strange somehow. You can't get in. Kim! Did you frickin' ditch me? Oh, we can run this way, down and under and around. There we go. Oh, we can't exit through here. Let's exit through here. To the beach we go. Kim, you frickin' ditched us. Makes me sad. Wait, also, where's the rest of our HUD? Can't tell what time it is. Well, we're on the beach. Go down to the chain. There's something there. Where is the chain? Is this the chain? That is not the chain. Is this the chain? Well, there's a little yellow dot over there. Oh, there is a chain. Walk into the water now. Have I become suicidal? You see her footprints on the water. Well, I thought I was becoming suicidal. I don't think I'm suicidal. I think I've ascended to godlike status. I can now walk on water. But where do I go from here? It said I saw her footprints on the water. Oh, this way. Further. I feel like I'm playing... What was that Kojima game? Death Stranding. I'm like walking on water over here. Oh!
Dolores Day. The innocence of humanism, internationalism, and the welfare state turns around to face you. She has an airship airbag in her hand. She seems to be in a hurry.
Video Revachol. Dolores Day. You've haunted my images for quite some time. Haunted my dreams. Haunted even my casebook with the apricot scented gum.
Okay, don't say you need to talk right away. Melt the ice first. This way you're already talking. But you don't even want to talk to her. She would only be cold and mean. Let her go. Let her go. This is the holy queen of the territories of Muindi and Insulinda. Think of the historic knowledge we could glean. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to win her back.
Thanks, Encyclopedia. Thanks for the cash money while we're, talking with Dolores Day, having a vision, ascending, walking on water. We need to have one more massive epic showdown. Go, goodbye, if that's what Volition wants. Where are you going?
I'm going to Morova. To live there, in Grad. It's 1 million kilometers away, Harry. Might as well be another lifetime.
Damn. I was not expecting this voice actress. That probably cuts deep to Harry to hear Dolores Day, the love of his life, talking to him like this. What's in the bag?
Just my scepter, my globe cruciger, a spare silk gown, a toothbrush, travel documents, the crown of immortality.
Aren't you already wearing the crown of immortality?
Oh, this is just a wreath. The crown of immortality is made of rarefied light, mana and raw palladium. It was passed on to me by the rulers of late antiquity.
She looks at the suitcase, not knowing what more to say. Then, over her shoulder, silence. Her nuptial gown flows in the wind, wraps around her holy body.
This is her nuptial gown? Is she getting married?
Anyway,
let's do the hey. Hey. Hey, that's all I get? How are you? I like how we're also still holding our double guns. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good, actually. Both professionally and romantically. I've come to a fulfilling and peaceful period in my life. Well, how are you doing, Harry?
I'm not doing very well. I'm dying in a ruined flak tower. Blood is dripping down my chest. I'm in my head. I miss you. Let's go with the truth. I'm in my head. I miss you. I mean, we're doing okay. We're not doing great.
Well, I'm in my head too. We're all in our heads.
Do you miss me? In your head?
Sometimes. Not as often as I used to. So much time has passed. More than it seems here.
Damn. I mean, obviously something is off. Like, we're in a dream sequence, and we're talking to our ex, who probably does not like us. And we don't think she likes us. And we, tried to destroy ourselves, annihilate ourselves with drugs and alcohol.
I'm sorry. I was heading to the aerodrome. I just don't have time to...
This is an odd thing to say, but we're gonna say it. We're frickin' Harry Dubois.
No, Harry. It's just regular skin. I'm not as beautiful as you always thought I was. Let's not get into...
No, let's push this issue. You are. None of the others are as beautiful as you.
She does not answer. There's that expression again. Silence. A distant wind blows. You can't think of anything pretty to say.
Fair enough, Dolores. Can you stay for a moment? We need to talk. We need to have one more massive epic showdown.
No, Harry. No. I don't want a massive epic showdown. I want to go to the aerodrome. I have tickets for the 10:20 flight to Morova. Really. We don't have anything to talk about anymore. Every combination of words has been played out. The atoms don't form us anymore. Us. Our love. Our unborn daughters.
Man. The atoms... Whoa, that's heavy. That's heavy. That's like saying even on a fundamental level. Even the laws of physics are against this relationship.
It's all gone. I have to go to the aerodrome. I have to leave Ravachol and you. And you have to be alone. In hell. Forever. That's just the way it is.
Damn. Dude, limbic system and old reptilian brain were right. This is painful.
Oh God, whatever you do, don't try to kiss her yet. Not after that. You're still reeling. You'll fall over if you try now.
Yes. Oh, my net worth is insane. But that's not a very good way for things to be. I get the feeling you're not really... Let's actually talk to her about this.
I don't know what you mean. Dolores Day.
You're the ex. You're the morning. On second thought, you're Dolores Day, Queen Regnant, and nothing else. No. You're the ex.
Wasn't I Dolores Day just a second ago? Now I'm the X thing? You're confusing me. Look, I have to be at the Lausanne Aerodrome at 10:20 p.m. I still have a light rail to catch. I haven't even bought the tickets yet.
Oh my goodness. This is intense. I should have gone deeper to a place where I never met you because it's impossible to meet people in the abyss of the void. I'm glad we're having this conversation. I'm getting so much closure. Yeah, maybe something I should have stayed down. This is a bit too intense.
My friends are waiting for me on the platform. I can't let them wait. It's impolite.
Wow, she really wants out of this conversation.
What?
Oh. Signing a lieutenant detective of the Revachol Citizens Militia to internal damnation. Cool, your friends. Say hi to your friends for me. This is so grotesque. Now let's get upset.
I am impolite with you, Harry, because you are the past. Me and those friends will have good times together in the future.
Damn, that's heavy. She's like, I don't care that I'm treating you like shit because I'm done with you. And I need to be kind to the future. That is... that's heavy. This is a heavy conversation.
This is how human beings operate.
I mean, not all human beings, but a lot of them.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything. You should go on without me.
Dude, authority got shut down hard. You're the mourning.
The morning? I don't understand.
No, I meant mourning. I'm grieving, but you're not even dead. Ooh. That is how breakups feel.
Oh my god, Harry, stop. I don't want to hear anything about the mourning. Mourning someone who's still alive. Any of that. I can't do that anymore. I'm not 80 years old, I'm 32. People my age are not supposed to mourn.
This is a bit much for me. It feels like your ribs are cracking around your heart.
Damn. Just rub your chest and moan. Let's not do that. That is pretty damn hurtful. She doesn't... Yeah, but I mean, that's true. How long can you mourn for someone? But it is hurtful. Let's not just rub our chest and moan.
Then why are we doing it?
Yeah, you're Dolores Day.
Yes, Harry. I am. Things have gotten much better for me, now that I am the ruler of the known world. Oh god, it's already so late. I have to go, Harry.
Yeah. I don't know if it is easier. Maybe easier for her. I don't know if it's easier for us.
A tiny golden watch with red straps around her bony little wrists.
I mean, we gotta say this before we kiss her, right? By the way, I'm making mad paper now. My net worth is insane.
It's not about paper, Harry, or anything like that. It's about taking care of yourself. Life is not a competition.
You have a new guy, right? This is Savvy coming out. He's fucking poor compared to me. I'm gonna incinerate him. I have more money than any human being should have. It's scary how rich I am. I'm richer than God.
You're yelling, Harry. I can't do this. I can't be afraid of your emotions anymore. I can't talk about mad paper or any of it. Please just let me go.
You failed. This failed. The hostile takeover. The Dawn Raid. Paper made out of broken, twisted trees. You're just insane. Insane and gone. Even 6 billion won't fix you if she's not there.
Alright, let's try... I mean, I don't suggest this in real life, but this seems like something that Broken Harry would do. I know you still love me. Scene we've all been waiting for. The kiss.
With your feet trembling from the steps you took, tepid and fearful, you stand against her, her body close to you, radiating warmth. With your eyes closed, you move your lips on her mouth. She is not kissing you back.
Ooh, this is gonna be really hard. This is not gonna have a happy ending, but I succeeded.
This was not about failure or success. This was always going to be horror. I should not have suggested it, and you should not have listened to me.
And you and authority are letting me down.
Her chest rising like a pillow, warm exhalations against the side of your mouth, her tender soul moving through her lungs. Feels like soft fuzz, a bird covered in down feathers, brushing against your broken capillaries.
Cold silver of her crown, of her wreath.
A delicate wreath on her forehead, pressing into your temple. The silver is cold from the spring evening air.
I mean, at least we're in the moment. At least we're feeling all these things.
Her hand does not return the grip. Her body is rigid. A current of unease courses through it. Distrust. For you. The curve of her spine. Her shoulders hunched. She keeps herself stiff. Her center guarded from your motions. Unresponsive to your guidance.
She does not still love you. This is quite obvious.
Nothing, just pillows against you. Unresponsive, but for the taste of apricots. Apricot-scented chewing gum.
Yeah. You're not kissing me back.
The moment is ending. She is going to move her face away from yours.
Forever. That was it, Harry. That was it. Yup. I don't think you're feeling
Trying
any better.
hard not to look at you. When she withdrew and you held onto her hand, she tried not to look at your face and see the expression there. Brother, you should put me in front of a firing squad. I have no words for how I failed you.
Fair enough suggestion, fair enough. You're the apricot-scented... Apricot? Oh my goodness, I can't even say this.
No, I'm just Dora.
I mean, do we want to ask her about this? Let's just move on. That was painful.
No, Harry, not yet. There is one more thing you have to see.
Slides her hands down her chest and onto her lower stomach and smiles.
I'm pregnant.
What? Is it mine?
Of course not.
Oh, shh. Oh, man. It gets worse and worse.
I terminated yours. Don't you remember? You poor fuck. Poverty-stricken fuck.
Wow, that is cruel. That's super cruel. I mean, look at my net worth now, baby. Damn.
Now, go ahead. Ask me more questions. Let's talk about something else.
Dude. I mean, kissing her, not the right thing to do in this situation. And she has responded by completely incinerating our heart, basically annihilating us. I understand Harry now. If this scene is how it played out, my goodness, no wonder he is... Yeah. There's a cause and effect. No wonder he is so broken.
No, this has to end. Do the last one. More questions. Ask more.
No way, Volition. No way. Let's ask this one. Let's not talk about it. Let's not talk this. This seems horrible, but...
We both said a lot of things. We were very young.
It was her. I can feel it. I can see it in her tender long fingers, in her wrists. Her hand wrote it, said those things.
Oh my god, looking back at old love letters, this is... I mean, I suppose we're just opening all the wounds right now. Pain threshold, I hope you're strong. I hope you're very strong right now.
As Queen Regnant, I write a lot of letters.
Let's... Oh god, we're gonna really go into pain right here. Let's take a trip down memory lane.
Please, Harry, I just don't have time for this.
Oh God, we're gonna do it every morning. When I step out and you're asleep behind me, I find a little piece of sadness in me. I carry it in my chest down Voyager Road. Every step I take, it grows, until by the time I reach the fuel station, it has filled me completely. I step on the light rail and look back. Something something bow collector. I know it will be like this, until I walk back to you. You. Every step I take will get lighter. It almost makes me run. Sometimes I do. I can't believe I met you. I can't believe the happiness I feel with you. You have a vast, vast soul, and I will always, always, always come back to it.
Okay, stop. Yes. Are you happy now?
Being a police detective. No, we're definitely not happy.
Then why are you doing this?
I don't know.
Very well. I wrote it. It was morning. You slept. There was hoarfrost on the ground when I left. On Voyager Road. It was autumn. The first autumn. But Harry, please understand. It was 1,000,000 years ago. No, it was 100 million years ago. I was someone else then. Filled to the brim with love for you. Hanging on your every word. Oh, Harry, you were the coolest. But I am no longer that person. This has taken her place. It will devour you. Harry, I will eat your mind.
I mean, we're already getting eaten, so I'm not too sure that's a good enough warning.
The light of the video rental shines through her dress now. A DeLorean figure, cut in black, moves below. It's still her. Her legs, her breasts, her hips.
I was cool. I mean, don't make a question out of it. Of course we were cool.
The coolest. With your leather jacket and your boot-cut pants. Smoking in the bus stop. I wanted you to be the rest of my life that day. And you were. Some of it, at least. You were my first. My first kiss. My first time to have sex. The first and worst time I fell in love. I will always have that with me. It's a fact. But that is all it is. It's like a ticket stub, Harry. It doesn't do anything anymore.
Yeah. Damn. A ticket stub.
Yes, let's talk about that too. Let's bring it up, the zoo. In Le Jardin, the day we went east of the river, to the aquarium first, I was sad about my mother. I don't even know why. The shimmer of the fish tank on my face. The octopuses. It was just a day then, but to think. Were we there now, you could touch my hair, kiss me, talk to me about anything, go virtually anywhere in the world. Not like now. Now our interactions are limited to pain and regret.
Damn. Dude, living in the past, that is a painful place to be. Painful place. Yeah, you may think that you can do anything you want, but you always come back to the present. It's oof. This is painful for Harry. Probably more painful than the bullet in his hip. Can you turn back to the person you were? I see her in you, under the gown and that wreath.
And my crown of immortality? No. You scared her out of me. With your crying, the awful time we wound up having. And the cheap rental flats you could afford. Can't you see? I can never think you're cool again. I can only think that way about new people.
I mean, I'm not going to put it all on Harry. It does seem like there's something. I mean, it's not all on Dolores Day either, but it's not all on Harry. Like, this was a relationship. It didn't work out. There was probably issues on both sides. I don't know why we're asking about Voyager
It's
Road,
here.
but I guess
We
we'll
are
ask.
on Voyager Road. At the end of it, 300 meters from the stop. We used to come here to rent videos. There, You could not pay the electrical bill. It became a lightless tomb. The years you spent training for the militia, my parents' money, it was not good.
Damn. You know, your early life, like, was she? This is probably in her 20s. She's like 30 something now, but when they were meeting, they were young in their 20s. Like that, there's a lot of firsts, a lot of love, a lot of amazing things, but there's also a lot of hard times usually. Not everything created during that time is meant to last. What now? What happens now? What's the next thing we talk about?
Is there really anything left? If not, we can always repeat one of the things we have already talked about. Talk about it again. If you do not feel like doing that, you should let me go to the aerodrome.
Alright. We'll let you go.
I have to, Harry. Really, I've already missed the 8:30. I'm gonna go now.
I was wrong. You don't have power over her anymore. You shouldn't have said that. I am wrong about everything.
Okay,
You
Authority.
should go on without me.
I mean, that you already said that one, but you've sworn a holy oath, Harry. She herself begged you not to let her go. We're not a martyr. This would just distract her. Alright, fine. We'll say this, but I swore I wouldn't let you go. You told me. You asked me to be this way.
That was someone else.
Yeah, she already talked
betrayed
about
her.
this.
Overwrote her, and I'm happier for it. And I'm really going now. The time is up. I must be on the 10:20 flight.
Will we ever see each other again? I think the answer to this is obviously no. This is why this memory keeps repeating.
I won't see you, but you will see me.
How can that be? We know. We obsess over her all the time.
Oh, Harry. This is a dream. Can't you see? I'm already in Morova by now. Who knows how long ago this happened? A year? 2? 5 years ago?
Feels like, I don't know. I feel like it wouldn't have been recent. But, I mean, he still is so broken up over it. There's probably still some recency to it. How will I see you again then?
Right here, tomorrow night. Once this dream starts happening, it keeps happening. 3 times a week, at least. And Harry, it really, really looks like it started happening again. There's the video rental.
Oh man. Oh my god. Dude, Harry needs some help. 3 times a week? This dream? And this dream was painful. We didn't even choose probably some of the even more painful options, which he chooses in other dreams. But my goodness. Yeah, like I said, it is understandable why this man sought oblivion.
I'm suffocatingly beautiful. And young. And I smell of tutti frutti chewing gum. Like I did that time when I asked you for forgiveness. After leaving you the first time. So long ago.
Yeah, this is intolerably bad.
Oh yes. This is real darkness. It's not death, or war, or child molestation. Real darkness has love for a face. The first death is in the heart, Harry.
I mean, all these things are also pretty damn dark, but this is not a competition of darkness. This is all dark.
See you tomorrow.
Ooh. See you tomorrow. Jesus. Frickin' Dolores Day. Well, I'm glad we're having this dream at the end of our time in Disco Elysium, because having that dream every time we fell asleep, man, this makes our time with Old Reptile and Limbic System much more sweeter, seeing what our other option would have been. Also, what
You're
the heck
great.
happened to
How was your sleep?
our clothes? Oh my goodness. My sleep was deep enough to try to cover the blood seeping out. Actually, it was total annihilation. Next step in the task chain. Spit out the blood and get to work. You're badass like that. You know what? Let's just solve the fucking case.
Are you sure you're okay? You thrashed around and you bolted up, half covered in blood from your wound.
You know what? It was total annihilation, Kim, but we're fucking badass. We're tired of wallowing. Let's spit out the blood.
Okay.
Also, Kim, what the hell is going on with... Okay, thank goodness our clothes came back. That was scaring me, the way our body looked. Let's not do that one again. But yeah, let's end that here. This was another rough episode, but an episode with a lot of interesting backstory. We now know how Harry and his ex-something, the morning, the apricot-scented chewing gum one, Dolores Day, how that ended. And it was painful, as pretty much all breakups are. They're usually painful. Even if you're the one instigating the breakup, there's pain and sadness involved. So yeah, I'm sorry, Harry. I'm very sorry for you, my good man. But next time we'll get to solving this case. Let's find the fireman, find out what's going on in this island. Until next time, please do remember to take care of yourself. My goodness, after a heavy episode like that, I think saying that is very important. And do remember to keep it disco, baby. Okay. Hey, Kim's reading a book. I didn't know this was an idle animation. Good on you, Kim. I guess that's his notebook, not like a for pleasure book. Alright, that's it. See ya.